Yo. So they'll do pizza symbolism sync sometimes and like Pizzagate shit. Last night there's these people talking about hot dogs syncs. And then I walked by these teenage girls just now and they're talking about ice cream. They're like, I love ice cream. Teenage stalkers talking about ice cream. They'll have teenagers and children doing Pizzagate syncs even. Like there's these teenage girls that got out of this car next to me one day and they're like, let's go get some pizza. Like 16 years old. So that just happened. Seen a million people with their children stalking me today. I've been panhandling all day. Made a little bit of money, but need more though. Still need more. So I'm gonna go back out later, I guess. But yeah, I just walked by these two teenage girls that are like sitting at a table talking. One of them has a blue shirt, one of them has a green shirt, and then talking about ice cream right as I walked by him. Or like right as I walked behind her. It's like, I love ice cream. Like they'll say the word at a sync moment. And then they'll even say it repetitively, like they're saying hot dogs repetitively last night at sync moments. They're like, they're like talking about they went to some restaurant or something. They're like, we got hot dogs. Or they're like, they have hot dogs there. Or I forget what they're saying exactly, but they're doing Pizzagate syncs for the Pizzagate pedophile cult. This car is taking off right next to me. Been a billion other stalkers since I started the video. Been a billion stalkers driving by me on the street as I stand there panhandling. Been a billion stalkers laughing at me as I stand there panhandling. They're gonna walk by me at the alley, right at the edge of it, perfectly aligned with it. They'll do Pizzagate syncs and they'll do weird rapey syncs. And weird pedophilic syncs and pedophilic shit and rapey shit and weird shit. And this dog walker is gonna meet me at the street. And they might do a pedophilic pizza sync as they sync. No, they didn't do that, but they synced. Is this fucked up or what, guys? Does that sound fucked up?
That question is yes or no. You're going to want like the table that says the answers to that question.
Would that be fucked up? Should everyone repost? So that I can get a fucking cabin in the woods and never talk to anybody again or be around any people ever again. Preferably because they're all a bunch of stalkers and doing pizza syncs and weird shit. I can't fucking escape them. Even if I sit here in my car, they might walk right by my car and be like, yeah, let's get pizza. There might be a baby crying synced as they say, let's get pizza. This guy on a bike just rode by me right when I closed my door. Oh, and his daughter, the little daughter right behind him on a bike. Here comes a guy with a green shirt jogging toward me. There's somebody walking behind me. There's a bike riding by me as the guy with the green shirt is approaching. I think it was when he's behind my phone mount or something. Something synced. And then I'll be standing there panhandling, and I'll be like, the Epstein Island government made me pointlessly homeless. And then people will be like, yeah, I agree, bro. As they're stalking me. And I'm like, do you really? And they're like, yeah. Some of them might agree, I don't know, but like, just shut the fuck up though. Like, give me $1. Give me some money, bitch. Shut the fuck up. But I don't think they really agree though. They're just like poking at me. They're like, yeah, I agree, bro. What? Or they just laugh at me. Or they look ashamed. One or the other. Like one of those three. Now I hear hammering or shit. There's gonna be a dog barking synced again soon. Or a siren, or what? A jet. Or what? Here comes someone that's gonna walk by me. Someone's getting in a car in front of me as they walk by me. Someone's getting in a car with a blue shirt in a green car as they walk by me. As they walk by me with blue on, with blue pants and a blue shirt. Probably a blue thing with the blue with the blue and green over there in front of me. Yesterday I saw a license plate. It said like 052. It's like 052 dash and then like FTFTY or something like that, like 5250. Someone had 5250 on their license plate for some reason. And then I saw a bunch of, like, after that license plate, I saw a bunch of, like, a few other license plates, like, a minute after that, or, like, within a minute after that, that were, like, kind of like that. They were, like, I forget. But it was, like, a word for a number, and then a number like that. It was like multiple, it was like at least 3 different license plates like that, like coincidentally, like within like minutes of each other. But the one said 5250 on it. There's all these people running in front of me with red shirts, or a few of them got red shirts. It's like a big group of people, a few of them got a red shirt on. There's like a family of sinkheads, and then a bunch of other sinkheads. Too many to talk about. And then there's the plane, and he's gonna sink when he flies in front of me, I bet. I don't know where he went. And then a stalker is like a teenage kid on a skateboard with a green shirt. I think he had a Domino's hat on. I'm pretty sure he came from the Domino, like he just got off of work at Domino's or something. But he had a box of Domino's pizza in his hand. And he's like, hey man, you want a slice of pizza? And he rolls up synced on his skateboard. So that was probably a pizza sync too. I bet. I don't know. Like I've seen stalkers, they'll like be eating a slice of pizza and shit. I feel like it was another pizza sync. And he's like a little teenage boy too. Or he's like 16 or something. There's this car parking behind me now. What are they gonna sync? I think he just spit synced. I saw another guy spit sync this morning. So gonna go to the coffee shop later, charge my phone up. If it's not full and there's a bunch of people in there and I can't charge it, I gotta wait. And get stalked constantly while I'm in there. And people doing pizza sinks and weird shit. I saw an A13 license plate today, at least one of them. Adrenochrome license plate. But yeah, they'll just do weird pizza sinks. Like, I've talked about it a bunch of times before. Go watch all my videos. We talk about the pizza sinks. They do it kind of rarely, but frequently though. Seems like it's more frequently lately. And then it'll be less frequently for a while or whatever, but lately it's been more frequently. But usually it's like, I don't know how often. But like not every day though, you know. But the A13 place though, I see that like every day, and like that guy just started talking in right at the edge of my windshield. It's the ones that got out of the car that parked behind me. I think he just pointed synced. They're always pointing synced. They're always like, look over there at that. Look, what's over there? I'll be standing there panhandling and they'll pull up and they'll be like the person in the passenger seat talking to the person in the driver's seat. There's someone walking by me as a bunch of sync things are happening in front of me synced. Here comes the green shorts guy that synced in front of me. He's jogging by me synced. There's a jet. Is it flying over my head? Yep, it's over my head. Synced. Yep. And then I saw some dicks license plates and ads license plates. Like, I feel like that's like rapey license plates. It's like dick and ads and cocks and dicks. Like DYX and DYK. And COX and AZZ. And there's the one picture that I posted is butthole is BUXBOI or something. Or BO1 or something. Like butthole. And like there's this one coworker at my last job, he was like always doing rapey, like anal rape puns synced subliminally. So like one night, like every time like I was like doing shit, like walking around the room doing shit, working, and like he's standing there talking to the manager or whatever. And then he's like, and there's a dog walker standing right by my car again, the 1000th one today. And like a dog's taking a piss by my car right now. And every time I walk by them and I would have my back face to him, he would say, or like he kept doing it repetitively, like 4 times or some shit, like just having this conversation with the manager or whatever. He was saying the word anal, like he's like talking about someone being anal or whatever. Or they're talking about the word anal, and like what does the word anal mean or something. They're saying, he's saying anal, I don't remember what. Because every time I have my back face to him, he'd say the word anal. And then another night, he like came up with like a key, and he's like, I'm gonna shank you, bro, or whatever. And he's like, comes up behind me with a key, like he's gonna shank me, or like playing around. And he did other shit like that. It was like anal rape puns. And then another night at Domino's, they were like cutting a small pizza, and she's like, oh, look at the baby pizza. And then another night at another job, they had me cutting up pizza and hot dogs for a children's Halloween party. I was preparing pizza and hot dogs. They had me cut them up in little pieces and put it in bags. Pizza and hot dogs. And been a bunch of babies crying synced lately. Here comes a baby stroller right now. Is the baby gonna cry right when they walk by me? It might. They're syncing with this white car turning behind me. It's a synced baby stroller. Oh, they're going the other way. So just trying to think of other examples. They've done a bunch of pizza syncs and shit. And whatever. That's just regular. And nobody's gonna repost this video, so I'm just talking to myself again. Here's a guy on a bike. He's got a green helmet and a green bike. I think he was synced. Here's There's a guy walking a dog by me. There's a bunch of things up the... Oh, yeah. He synced with his tan car and a bunch of other things up the street. Just constant sync. Nobody gives a fuck, though. The blue shirt dog walker guy synced with a kid jogging with green shorts. Is a blue-green sync, I guess. And he also has a green leash handle, like a plastic thing on the leash. It's green. And the green shortser has green shoes, I think. And somebody just walked by me and she synced. Hope she didn't sync. I see a butt synced again. The millionth one today. Oh yeah, there's that one video recently where what was it? I forget what company it was. It might have been like a pizza place, like Papa John's or something. I don't remember. There's like a box truck with a pizza on it, and it was meeting me at an intersection. It seemed like a pizza sink to me. And they'll do pizza sinks. There was another video like that recently where there's a box truck with pizza on it meeting me synced at an intersection. These people are gonna walk by me and talk loudly synced. And laugh synced.
It wasn't too bad.
A family of sync. But yeah, they'll talk about pizza or hot dogs or ice cream or like one time they were just talking about meat. Like they kept saying meat synced. They've done that a few times, I think. But one time for sure, like they kept saying it over and over again. They kept, I forget exactly what they were saying, but they were talking about meat. They kept saying the word synced. And yeah, just all types of sexual license plates and like cannibal license plates. And like eat. I see eat all the time. It's like a cannibal thing, I guess. Like they're gonna eat me after they torture me enough. When are they gonna do it? Or just that's the message that I get from it, I guess, is like, we're coming to eat you, or like, I don't know. This engine sound right now is as a dog is walking in front of me, a dog walker. The leash is like stretched out and the dog's walking in front of me synced with the engine sound, and then they walk in front of me sync. And then another dog walker's gonna walk by me sync right now. Here's a jet. Is it sync? He's flying right over my head. Sync. He's flying right over my head. Sync. As the dog walker walks by me, Here's another walker. She don't got a dog though. Is she gonna sink? Damn, I hope she's not synced. Don't sink. I think she was synced. Fuck. They're always synced. Every time I see a baddie, I'm like, damn, I hope she's not synced. Damn, she's synced. That's not gonna work out. Plus, I'm homeless right now anyway. The engine sound is synced. There's been a bunch of loud motorcycles driving by me synced, and there was a car that drove behind me and backfired behind me synced. A loud ass car drove behind me and backfired behind me synced. It was like fireworks. It was like loud as fuck. It like vibrates my whole body. It's so loud. It's like and it was synced. So yeah, they'll do pizza sinks, and then they'll be like, it's fucking weird. They're a bunch of weirdos. Here comes the car. He's gonna rape my nervous system for the pedophile cult. Here we go. Sink. Yup, he synced. Says AW on the plate, and he synced. And then he's syncing with people walking in front of me as he turns in front of me. And then there's a motorcycle engine synced with it. And the people walking have a dog. Fuck. And then they're gonna have color-coded shirts or whatever. When they walk over here, they don't got a green or a blue shirt. I can't tell what color this guy's shirt is. Is it red? I can't tell. Oh, the other person's walking the other way, I guess. He's walking by himself with the dog. He's gonna walk by me with the dog, I think. Here come the other guys. They got out of the car behind me. They're gonna get back in the car synced or something. They're gonna laugh and talk synced. They're like, wah! And point synced again or whatever. It's kind of comical in a way. Until a baby cries synced. And then it's like not funny at all. It's fucking satanic weird. This guy just pointed synced again when he walked in front of me. The ones from the car behind me. This dog is taking shit synced. The guy walking the dog is taking shit synced. He's gonna walk away and this car drives by me or something. He stood up right after the car drove by me. It said AW on the plate of it. Don't sink, dog. Oh, they went to their coffee shop.
Go into the structures and toss the grenades around the corners. Let's go. You be standing there at the window.
They're gonna get in the car synced. Oh, they're not. He got a frisbee out of the car. They're gonna go throw a frisbee around synced or something. Okay, they're walking that way. Good. Don't throw it over here synced. Throw it over there unsynced. Or do they still sync when they're not around me? Do they sync with each other? What do they do when they're not around me? I mean, I know they sync on other people too, but I don't know. Where are they at though? Where's the unsynced ones? Are they across town or something? Where are they at? All I see is sync. Here's another jet. He is right out in front of me. Looks sync. Yeah, people would be driving by me smiling, laughing and shit. This one guy yesterday drove up with one headlight, and he drove up and he's like laughing, like his windows are up and he's laughing and pointing at me. There's a child yelling. Is it sync? There's a car turning in front of me synced, and then it's gonna drive by me synced. Sync. So yeah, like how like Adam Sandler is like, yeah, we went to Jennifer Aniston's house and we had pizza and shit. Like how the celebrities will be like talking about pizza and things like that. That's like how the stalkers do it. It's like I don't know. It's like that. And like how they do it in like movies, like Steven Spielberg's movies and shit. They have like pizza symbolism and shit. Or whatever subliminal Masonic symbolism or whatever. It's like, it's really similar to how the stalkers do it. There's a bunch of stalkers, they're mobbing me with a bunch of stockmobiles right now. Oh, that one says DHJ. There's someone walking by me synced with it. There's a bunch of white SUVs too. Most of them are white SUVs. And then there's this blue car parked on the side of the street over here. They've been open and closing car doors synced for 5 minutes now. Oh, they just got a dog out of the back seat right now. fucking clown car. Fucking 10 clowns are gonna jump out of it now. What's gonna happen next? There's a white SUV turning synced with them closing the trunk. And then it's gonna drive by me and sink. Sink. And then when I'm standing there panhandling, I'll stand there, I'll face this way, and there'll be a bunch of stalkers, and a bunch of stalkers going the opposite way, simultaneous next to me. And then I'll turn around, face the other way when the light turns, and a car's pulling up right at the same moment. And then another car's pulling up, turning next to me at the same moment. And then a bunch of stalkers constantly. Waves of stalkers constantly. Constantly. People walking up and driving up synced constantly. And honking synced. And doing sync. And 1,000 ambulances and buses synced. I need some camera sunglasses so I can record it. Show you. It is constant sync. I mean, as you can see on all my other videos, but like, when I'm standing there panhandling, it's crazy. Oh, yesterday they sent a bunch of soccer children to play over by me. They were playing, I don't know what they're playing football or some shit. And they were like yelling synced a bunch of times. They're like over nearby me. And then these other two girls were like standing talking by me on the sidewalk yesterday, like over nearby me, like not right next to me, like up the sidewalk a little bit. And they're just like standing there talking forever. And then I walk toward them with my sign just because they were just standing there forever. So I'm like, fuck you. And I just walk over there with my sign. And then they walk away when I do that. They start walking up the sidewalk. There's people sinking again like robots right now again for the Epstein Island government again. With dogs again. And there's other people walking toward me. And they're about to sink. They probably already synced. They probably synced 100 times already. The Hawking synced and shit. They're gonna walk around my car. I don't know why this is always happening. Like, why do people do this? They walk around my car like this. Why do they do that? Why don't you just stay on the sidewalk and go behind the person? Why do you walk around my car? Like, there were these people who did that one day, and then they walk up the street, and then they stay on the sidewalk when they walk by that car up the street, but when they walk by my car, they walk around it, though. Why? Why? What was that sound? Was it synced? Don't sync. Have I seen any pigs sink today? I think so. Oh, when I was in the coffee shop last night, I think there was a fire truck that drove in front of the coffee shop really loud. Whoa! Like the front door is open. It's loud as fuck. There's a guy with a baby stroller sinking in front of me, and then he's gonna walk by me sinked. Or it's a toddler stroller. And the child might say pizza sinked or something. It's a possibility of things that might sink. No, but they sink though. They did walk by me sinked. And there's a plane in the sky. And I don't know if you see. And there's other people with the children. They're gonna walk by me sinked. The dad has a blue shirt, the mom has a green shirt, and the children have green shirts. I think all the children have green shirts on. Maybe. And then I might see a child with an Epstein Island striped shirt on. I've seen it before. I think I saw an Epstein Island striped shirt in a car yesterday, but I can't tell what color it was, if it was black and white stripes or blue and white. They have the blue and white Epstein Island striped shirts on, synced occasionally. And I've seen it on children before. And I've seen a Ninja Turtle shirt on a child before. Synced. A Ninja Turtle sink. Reptilians that live in an underground tunnel and eat pizza. That's why I see the Ninja Turtle shirt synced, because I talked about it on my video one night, and then I saw it the next day synced, and then I've seen it ever since then synced. And I saw it on a child synced one day. The one child that was yelling synced with the other one walking by me, and then he ran up to his mom next to me after he was yelling synced. Just one of them has a green shirt though, one of the children, but they were synced though. They were all synced. Then here comes a guy with a blue shirt and his girlfriend with green shorts, and they're both walking dogs, and they're gonna sync with the blue and green sync. And they're synced with their car right now. They're standing there with their dogs, and they're moving around synced like robots, and then they're gonna walk by me synced like a robot, and they're gonna talk synced like a robot, and the dog might bark synced, or move synced, or poop synced, or poop synced directly next to me, or shake synced like or look at me synced, like dogs will just look at me synced. And then people are always passing their dog synced, or vice versa, the dog's passing them by me or whatever, or in front of me. Which I have a lot of videos of. Is it the blue and green sync again? Is it the millionth blue and green sync today? Is it blue and green sync? I think this bird synced with them walking by me probably. Did it start right there? Probably started there synced. Now I hear a woodpecker. It seems synced again. It's Woody Woodpecker. He's synced. Here comes Bugs Bunny. Where's Bugs Bunny at? Here's a car. It says EW on the plate. Whatever that means. It means sync. And then he's gonna turn synced. Yep, I've seen, like, every weekend there's a bunch of children stalkers. Every weekend and all summer there's a bunch of children stalkers. And people with their children stalking. And children by themselves stalking. And teenagers stalking. People with their babies stalking. Well, I guess babies don't go to school, but you know what I mean. I saw a bunch of people with babies today, though. A dog walker just walked by me that I see every day. Synced. I see this guy every day synced. Just imagine you see someone every day and they're synced. You see multiple people, like everybody that you see every day is synced every day. Just imagine if everyone that you see every day is synced, and some of them you see every day and they're synced every day, every time you see them. If you see them multiple times a day, they're synced every time. Every day. Everyday sync. And some of them, they stalk me multiple times a day. Like, I think he's one of them that stalks me multiple times a day. Like, there's other ones that stalk me multiple times a day. Like, I saw this one girl a bunch of times a day, synced. I'll probably see her again before the day's over. Maybe they just like to walk around a lot, get a lot of exercise. I don't know, but they're always synced though. Maybe they wouldn't get any exercise if I didn't exist. Maybe they would be fat and would be on the couch right now. If I didn't exist, I keep them healthy. Because they got to come out and sync. I don't know. But based off of that, and based off of how buildings get built because I exist, like I walk by them and they start doing construction. They weren't making any sounds before I started to walk by, and then they started. Like, I hear no sounds until I start to walk near them and by them. So things just get built because I exist and walk by, and people get exercise because I exist. So I think the stalkers owe me $1 million each.